What's up, family? Ghetto News Reporter Mary Dash in the Mary. Today is Thursday in my city, Chicago. It is 6:49 in the a.m., February 24th, 2022. I'm going to call this video, First They Ignore You, then They Railroad You, then They Kill You, in that order. The reason why I say that, family, my truth by now. When I say family, it's going out for the ones who may be going through some things, such as myself, being ridiculed, railroaded. And you think, well, if you work hard and become a workaholic and, do the right thing or try to make up for some things you may have done because you yourself was, in a compromised position and you felt you had to do something in order to survive, live, or, not die. You understand what I'm saying? Or get killed, murdered, or whatever the case, and they holding something over your head. Because that's what the Illuminati so-called do, the Black Boule or the, powers that be. They try to hold things over your head so you won't be able to, get out of the situation. And that's why y'all should have stood up, when I was giving my book away, Rhymes, Poems, and Metaphors plus one song to the public. Because, I know everybody knew that, I am the originator of rap and the reason for a lot of, people, including yourself, viewer, maybe not, being somewhat who you are today. A lot of you all wouldn't even been born, if it wasn't for me holding on and contributing to the future and the possibilities of, a so-called black president like Barack Obama being able to enter into the White House after Tupac said in his song Change that, that we wasn't ready to see a black president, real talk. But that was a lie because Barack Obama and his family entered into the White House. He may not have been all black, but, some of them had more black in them than, he did. Either way, you can't listen to what people may say may not come true, because who would have thought that rap and hip hop would have gotten as far as it has gotten, even though, I haven't gotten anything out the deal being an originator of rap music. But, my turn will come. I eventually hope so, eventually. And if not, you all gonna lose everything because God give it, God take it away. Real talk. Now, I can't continue to talk about shit that is not benefiting me as far as, people coming up in the world and stuff. And the ones who worked hard or just as hard as me or harder to maintain or, make something out of themselves, that's what the devil wanted us all to do. Build up their revenue and clientele and, businesses and eventually reround and take it all back. See, if the devil gives you something, the devil gonna take it back. But if God gives you something, God wants you to have it and come to give you life more abundantly. Everybody looking like, well, they don't like Mary, meaning me, Mary Lee. Get a news reporter and originator of rap music. They just coming after me. That's a lot of pressure you putting on me and stuff. I'm me against the world, like Tupac said. It's like, come on, man. I'm subject to have a heart attack, drop dead, whatever the case, and all this pressure they putting on me and stuff, and the cancer they had gave me in 2016, and me trying to maintain a sense of calm and ease through it all, it's not gonna last long for real. I got my anger management, certificate back in the day when they railroaded me for so-called disarming a police officer, something I did not do, May 31st, 2008. And then, said I had to take up anger management just to get more money. It cost me $300 to get a certificate that, somebody could have print out, now that I know. You understand what I'm saying? On it from the internet. And they didn't put my whole name on it. They put Mary Davis. So I had the people here, one of the young guys who's trying to come up through the ranks and railroad me. It's all the same shit. I had him print out a anger management certificate for me to make up for the $300 certificate that did not have my full name on it. And there it goes. You understand what I'm saying? Real talk. Because I'm not an angry person, But when I got my certificate back in 2009, I was in Champaign, Illinois, at this halfway house for parolees, called Women in Transition. And, they said the day that I was going to, for my anger management class, my so-called ex-girlfriend, LaWanda Joy Jacobs, the Jehovah's Witness, and she worked for Blue Cross Blue Shields, probably had me on the list to get killed 9 times out of 10, I'm trying to handle my business and get through the parole back in the day, in 2009. And, I had heard that Farrah Fawcett had, died or whatever and stuff. And that was June 25th of 2009. And I'm ready to, go to anger management back in June of 2009. And, I was about ready to go, and the phone rang, and I answered it. It was my ex-girlfriend, LaWanda Joy Jacobs, bringing me some bad news and stuff, And I was like, yeah, what's up? You know what I'm saying? She said, guess who died? I said, Farrah Fawcett, right? From Charlie's Angel. She was like, no, Michael Jackson. And I was like, what? And I'm on my way to anger management, right? And I'm like, man, that's messed up and stuff, and I'm walking to anger management and I'm thinking, and I'm like, wow, I didn't hear none of that until she told me, you know what I'm saying? Anything to try to ruin me and stop me from being a good person, I guess they just, in the movie The Wiz, they was like, Mabel King, she was like, don't bring me no bad news. You understand what I'm saying? Real talk. I'm trying to hear no more fucking bad news. You got any good news and shit? I want to give people good news and stuff. Like, it is 5:56. So I'm going to wait till 5:57. So, because the good news is, I was born, May 1967. That was the best thing that happened to a lot of people, especially rappers and people who was going through some things and needed a way out and stuff. You may have been a drug dealer or, immigrant that migrated to America. And, I was listening to Vlad TV and Immortal Technique interview. And he was like 12 of his people, family members, came to America from Russia. And, they was able to, make a name, a good name, you understand what I'm saying, and living, you understand what I'm saying, for themselves in America. And I'm still struggling after helping so many immigrants to, come up in the world that I was born in, continent America. And I'm still struggling and talking about the same old shit. And I wish, goddammit, they'd just go ahead and blow my head off like they tried to do in 1996 when the police, quote unquote, put the gun to my head. Not too far from where I'm residing at 6210 South Kembar Avenue, Chicago, North 60637. I was in a halfway house on Maryland, 65th in Maryland. And this guy fresh out of prison, he had the devil on his mind trying to take advantage of me and some lady that was there who was cute. You understand? Guys come out, they be wanting sex for free, and, and this shit is crazy, and they called the police on me, and, police put the gun to my head like I was the problem. I wasn't the problem. It's like I'm not the problem now. I told the motherfuckers pull the fucking trigger and shit, real talk. See, they want the money, property, prestige, and the land and stuff for free. And I heard that the lady that worked there, she was light-skinned, real cute. She could have been a model, right? She was fine for real. You gotta hide the cute girls, real talk. And even the ugly ones, such as myself, you understand what I'm saying? Because these motherfuckers is definitely got a hard on for me for some reason or another and stuff. But long story short, and they said they fucked that cute lady up. Real talk, and that building is still vacant to this day. And it's all kind of remodeled buildings on that block, Maryland 65th. But they haven't touched that one because I believe it's my building and my land. And that's why the Spirit had me to, put my book, Rhymes, Poems, and Metaphors plus one song, and that was on a PDF file in that vacant building or whatever and stuff. A lot of horror stories and stuff. And I don't be wanting to wake you up with that, but this is what I go through on a daily basis and stuff. And I'm just trying to show you that you're not by yourself. But back to the Michael Jackson. What Michael said, you are not alone. Back to the Michael Jackson, so-called demise and stuff. June 25th of 2009. So I walked to the anger management, place in Champaign, Illinois. It wasn't Champaign. It was another part of Champaign. But anyway, I had to go for anger management. And I asked the people, I said, did y'all hear that Michael Jackson died? And everybody in there kind of looked at me like, girl, you crazy as fuck. You understand what I'm saying? Nobody said, what, really? You understand what I'm saying? For real? You understand what I'm saying? Nobody had a remorse or nothing and stuff. I'm telling you the honest God's true. And, I passed my anger management class with flying colors after I gave him $300 for a certificate that didn't have my full name on it, Mary Lee Davis, like this one and stuff. So, I had to make sure, I let them know I passed and stuff. Real fucking tough. I was making up for that $300. But anyway, on the way back from the anger management class, I'm walking back to the, halfway house, women in transition, right? And this white truck with a white lady and a white man in it, the white man was driving it. They bumped my leg with the truck. You understand what I'm saying? And I, had my certificate. I was happy, right? I threw up both of my hands like in the color purple. Why? And I kept going and shit, real fucking talk. No harm, no foul, right? You understand what I'm saying? But they did that on purpose because they wanted me to snap, and whop the bam and stuff. You understand what I'm saying? Once you become somebody or you are worth a lot of money, and like another white person told me at this bank in my city, Chicago, on Montrose and Broadway, that was Chase Bank at one time. They have since changed the name of the building and made it something else and stuff, trying to discredit me. They told me at the bank, they said, this is the big one. She told a colleague of hers and stuff, a white guy, I think his name was, I don't want to lie to you or whatever and stuff, but yeah, whatever his name was, she was talking to him, and she said, this the big one right here. You understand what I'm saying? I never saw none of that big money they talking about, but action speaks louder than the words, and the bank is no longer there on Montrose and Broadway in my city, Chicago. And I know I'm the big one because I'm the originator of rap music, and I've been in the streets of Chicago, selling general merchandise, going to the wholesale stores with the Chinese people or whatever and stuff, buying stuff and, making them a lot of money and stuff. And, they figured like they don't need me no more and stuff. And I'm like, hey, just give me my money. I knew in 1995 when I told Oprah, just give me $2 million tax free and the rest can go to charity. That was in 1995. And she wanted to give me that. And she was worth over $300 million. You know what I'm saying? Back then, you understand? And couldn't give me $2 million tax free. She could have wiped her ass with that money. Now I'm worth at least a zillion. You understand what I'm saying? Because I done figured out everything. I became your ghetto news reporter. I'm trying to save lives because the people who, was coming up with me and saw me working hard, figured they had to work hard. And I work hard, motherfucker. Shit. You understand what I'm saying? Real talk. It's 7:02. You understand what I'm saying? Real fucking talk on my goddamn mama. Damn. You understand what I'm saying? My mama was born in 1927. I became relevant in 1973 because, I was a child abuse victim, real talk. And they put me in the Chicago Sun-Times newspaper at the age of 6 in 1973 because I stood up for myself because I didn't want to be a victim and stuff of child abuse, and I was going through hell. And I am the originator of rap music. Nothing happens in this world by mistake. This one says 757, which means I come from behind to get mines and stuff and try to save the ones who accumulated a lot of money. My real Mary McNamara's and that Oprah wanted, for real, because it was the respect that I was getting. And now they trying to disrespect me and make me look like shit. And people are scared to lose everything because they see that I'm losing everything, but I haven't lost my mind. And that's the part they can't figure out and stuff. Real talk. I had them on the psych ward at the Cook County Jail. The doctors calling me bitches and all kind of shit trying to get me to lose my mind. And I know if they capture me this time, if that's what you want to call it, they going to kill me for real because I'm going to be so goddamn happy that they going to die when I die that, They gonna kill me. It's like a relationship. If I can't have you, no one can. You understand what I'm saying? Somebody is obsessed with me. Step your game up. It's probably your family, friends, and ex-girlfriends. Peace.